What's going on, everybody? My name is Pizza Brandon, and welcome back to another episode of CRAZIER Craft here on the CRAZIER Craft server. We got the lucky blocks and chance cubes today. Reason why there's no face cam is because I've already recorded the episode for today. We're just gonna go ahead and do the lucky blocks now because afterward, thought I'd give it a little bit more time, and I'm not really looking all that great right now. But no excuses. We're just gonna go ahead and hop straight into this and get this episode started off with a bang. First lucky block of the day is going to be a good old potion right here with Splash Me Hunger 20. 30 seconds. Okay, it says splash me, so I might as well do that to test it out in just a little while. Second lucky block of the day is going to be, ooh, more Tinker stuff. And another one of these that gives, what are you, another just random spiral lucky block with, that was the most perfect block we could have gotten from that entire thing. We got more Tinker stuff up there. Awesome. Not really sure if I need it or not, so we'll go ahead and leave it alone. You are, who are you? Elram? Don't actually know who you are, but hello. Nice to meet you. You're dead now. Third lucky block of the day is going to be a lot of this good stuff. Fun things. Not really. Fourth lucky block is going to be a well. I don't actually think these work last I recall, but we'll go ahead and toss it in anyway just in case that it randomly does. Oh, no, it does. Oh, okay. This was a slime. I forgot about that. Okay. So we got slimes from that. Very, very nice. The next lucky block is going to be cobwebs. Looks like just cobwebs. Fascinating. Glad I did it on top of the tree because that thing looks kind of ridiculous now. All right. Third to last lucky block is going to be right here. Oh, yes. Please, copper, aluminum, bronze, and tin ingots. See that? You know what? It's kind of funny. You know you're playing a mod pack when you're more excited to get this kind of stuff than diamonds, emeralds, lapis, and redstone, and iron, and all that kind of stuff. That is kind of, that's like a change of heart right there. Never thought I'd say that. So, second lost lucky block we're going to get is going to, ooh, what on earth? Tinkers? Yes, lucky throwing knives. Reinforced fiery. Is this, wait a minute, 91. Can I, whoa! Whoa! What the fudge? Wait, can I pick them back up? Oh, I can. What do these do? 7 attack damage, auto repair, sharpness, fiery, and reinforced 2. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. I wish there was like a little throwing animation. It pulls my arm back, which I love, but there's no throwing animation, I don't think. Like, is there? No, I can't see one from right there, but that is so damn cool. Let me go and, oh, come on. Ah, man, that's so awesome. All right, so lucky throwing knives. Very, very cool. And the final lucky block of the day is going to go ahead and gift us with a whacking stick. You know what? We're getting more interesting things by the day on this. So the whacking stick. Oh, yes. Oh, this item is my favorite item. I think, well, actually, no, I have to say that the spiral demolisher is still my favorite item by far, but I think the whacking stick definitely takes the cake for the second. It's a blaze rod with knockback 10. That is amazing because it doesn't. This is the good thing, right? The sword that we got before had knockback 7 on it. I think it was 7. I think it was 7, not 8. And that was amazing. But the problem was it would kill things. This, on the other hand, doesn't kill things. Like, let's go ahead and whack this mantis right here. Can we can I take a little whack to you? And it doesn't have durability either. So, hold on. Can we go ahead and whack you away? Whack you away. Ah, it doesn't really affect him all that much because he's got a lot of flight, but that is still damn cool right there. Whacking stick with knockback 10. All right, so, and 2 chance cubes. Oh, I forgot to mention, we got 4,800 likes. That's why I'm doing 8 and 2, obviously for the 3,000 and stuff. So there you go. Chance cube number 1 is going to go ahead and gift us with, come sail away on a boat in 1 block of water. Imagine it like teleported me to another dimension. And the final chance cube is going to be, oh, sick. My favorite. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the little preface. Let's get on to the actual video. But hey, before we get on to the video, I did something after I had recorded this proper video itself. And I want to have like a 1-minute discussion with you guys. If you don't want to hear me ramble real fast, then be sure to skip it. But I want to have a very honest moment with you guys very quickly because this is the series that reaches out to the most of my viewers, if not even more people than my actual viewers. So I want to say it here. Guys, I have been trying over the past few days. If you haven't noticed, my channel's been taking a lot of different directions. I'm trying to figure out what I'm most comfortable with. Like, I've been doing different kinds of thumbnails for the past few days. I've been trying to get back into minigames. I've kind of ditched off a bit on series content. I'm just trying to find myself as a content creator, and I'm not necessarily there quite yet. You know, after you do YouTube for a very long time, I've nearly done it for about 4 years, but I still don't know exactly like what my my tempo, my mojo is. So I'm still trying trying to figure that out. With that said, though, I made a really banging outro. The outro that I've been using for the longest time, don't worry, I did not change the song, but the outro that I've been using for the longest time, that was back in like mid 2014 was when I made that thing. So I was like, you know what? I was looking it over, and here's the thing about YouTube. You have to add variety. Like, you guys love, you know, my channel and stuff like that, but hearing the same intro music and hearing the same, like, or seeing the same outro and like the same everything gets very repetitive and it gets boring. You always have to spice things up as a YouTuber, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. So I want to ask you guys to have patience with me. I'm trying to figure things out, and yeah, so let me know if you guys enjoy the outro. Be sure to leave me down a comment saying if you liked it or not. Genuinely, I really want to read if you guys liked it or not, because it took me a little while. It was a lot of fun. It's a lot more of less a lazy outro. I don't know if you guys have seen, but a lot of my outros lately, when it says last video, it hasn't actually been the last video. I'm sorry, I've been a bad YouTuber, but yeah, good outros, new music, lucky blocks, knockback sticks, tinkers, and yes, let's get into the video. Hello, everybody. My name is Pizza Brandon, and welcome back to another episode of Crazier Craft here on the Crazier Craft server. I've done some work since the last episode, and I'm very, very proud to be able to say that. So, last episode, as you guys saw, we did a lot of things, a lot required off of the spiral lucky blocks, which we have this beautiful spiral demolisher that gives us haste 4 along with efficiency X. It's a beautiful tool, and we're going to work with it today. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, the other end of that, and Lachlan also loves his gift from what he told me. It's freaking amazing. So that is phenomenal. I'm so glad that he likes it. So here is the deal of what we're going to be working with today. You guys remember last episode, we built these things called vibrant capacitor banks, which are basically RF style AE storage. Basically what our ENER-TREE used to have, but better. So this is, it's a good upgrade. So the ENER-TREE disappearing was all for good measure. It was bound and it needed to happen eventually, and now it's happening. So we're going to go ahead and show you guys what we got working out with this. So if you go ahead and take a look over at our duplicator trees, we've been duplicating up these vibrant capacitor banks quite a bit, and a little bit of copper, of course, because you need a little bit of copper. Why not? But yeah, these guys are all being duplicated up right now, and here is, okay, so understand this, all right? Here's the beautiful thing. And I'm only going to talk techie for 1 second here. The reason why all those energy cells basically broke the server was because of this, okay? With AE, each one of those energy cells had to store a certain value. So it'd have 1.6 million AE inside each cell. There were about 30,000 of those, okay? That's a lot of energy for the server to store a different data on each single individual 30,000 block. Now, the beautiful thing about these capacitor banks, you can see right here, they actually combine up. So this guy right here, you can see there's no edge of it, except there is right over... There's actually no edge of it because these are duplicates, so it's a little bit weird. But this entire thing right now actually holds 600 million RF, because if you take a look right here, it's like right about right here, they combine into technically one block. So you can virtually, it only carries one value. So we should be able to put a load of those on top of where our ENER-TREE used to be without causing a lot of lag, because instead of holding 30,000 like singular datas, now we should only have to hold one. So that's a pretty good way to start it off. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is break open a ton of these guys for right now. I'll get you guys back in just a second. I just want you guys to look for a second. Just look at how fast and just easy this is to do. It used to be so complicated. Now it's just like blaze on through, just walk on by. Give me all those banks that you got, man. Oh, this is the best. Honestly, adding in these lucky blocks just for this one tool alone was the best thing that we could have done in the whole mod pack. I love it so much. Now, I want to put you guys in my perspective of this, okay? And just understand how much of a breakthrough we have done, okay? With just breaking a full set of all those guys that are already off on duplicating more, we now have 725 of these capacitor banks. That holds 18, not million, billion RF. Just in our inventory, what you guys are looking at right now. That is basically a fourth of the ENER-TREE, just from one harvest of these trees. That's insanity. That is actually insane. So our ENER-TREE was that huge, requiring 30,000 of those blocks just to be able to get to roughly around what we had then. And we already have right now in our inventory 18,125,000,000 RF energy. It's unreal. It's actually unreal. So that is step one. We've already gotten to the point where we have unlimited energy back again, which is so nice, and we can very quickly get rid of these guys very, very soon. Now, I was contemplating before leaving the half-broken tree barks the way that they were, but then I got this thing and realized I don't have to do that anymore. So what we're going to go ahead and do is grab up a few of these sacred oak saplings as well as some bone meal. I'll ride from here, and we're just going to go ahead and chop down the trees and regrow them perfectly. Now, I know they're not going to be, you know, the leaves that they were before, or the, what's it called? They're not going to, you know, be as good as they were before, you know, be the pink leaves we all know and love, but at least it'll look good, because right now, I love, you know, like this area, and I can't see it with the broken leaves and the broken tree trunk, because it's just like, I don't know, with what I was thinking, because what I wanted to do was I wanted to lay out these vibrant capacitor banks just literally flat out like a pancake on top of all four, and then I'm like, you know, that is really gonna look terrible, and I was like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. So I might change something up later on. I will have to see, but for right now, I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is take a little bit of time and pretty much just chop down all four of these trees, but not before I actually figure out where exactly I want to put these guys at. I should also probably get rid of this completely. It's already like, this thing's already not working. I don't like it at all. I mean, like, it was good for the time being, an admin, thank you for the prank, but the ticking is just way too obnoxious. Please make it stop. Thank you so much. Okay. So yeah, what I'm going to go ahead and do then is kill this guy real fast, and we'll go inside of here, and I'm going to go to basically the middle of these trees and plant a little note. So like right here, I think was where I placed down sapling number 1, and then we'll go inside the middle of this guy. I think these trees are, what are they? Oh, they're 3. Wait a minute. No. They're 3 wide. Wait a minute. Wait. So 1, 2, and then, yeah, okay, right on the edge right there. So then over here was the same thing. So the middle would be, so we're planting it right there, I believe. I think that's where the plant would go. Yeah, it's where it would go over there. And then we'll do the same thing over on this one. So you're a little bit of a different one. You're a different beast. Okay, so 1, 2, and, oh, we have the dense energy cells in here. I forgot about these things completely. I'm like, hey, we used to use these at one point in our lives. Okay, so we'll put it there. And then the other one is going to go, let's see, right in the middle here. So 1, 2, and 3. So we'll go ahead and place the saplings back down right about there in those 4 locations. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and I guess just chop through all of these leaves right now, which is so nice. I'm able to do this within seconds. And I'll catch you guys back when we're going up some trees, getting this stuff down, and basically giving birth to our second I don't really know if I'm going to call it an ENER-TREE, because I've got a different idea for it. Obviously, I can't do the same thing that I did for it before, even with the fact that we can break leaves a lot faster, because that would take, again, you know, just as long as episode 50 did. And am I going through that struggle just for the risk of it possibly breaking the server again? No. I love you, admins, and the prank was good for the time it was around, but I have this destroyer now. So, thank you for your time. Come again another day. I appreciate it, but goodbye. It's in a matter of about 3 minutes, all the trees are gone. Everything is back to normal in the way it once was before, when this island was bare and a wasteland, pretty much. And I love the fact that this thing is still just sitting here. In fact, I probably should have gotten rid of this before I did anything. In fact, you know what? I wonder if I'm actually able to, hold on, I want to see real fast here. If I don't hook up the, what's it called? This thing to any sort of, energy acceptor, is it going to be able to maybe get rid of it? Because let's see. I think I have an energy acceptor. I have 2 of them. When did I get 2? Okay, I have 2 for some reason. Okay, and we'll go ahead and just bring this guy over here real fast. It's got 4.7 million RF, which I think, actually, that might not be enough. Let me bring some nether stars, too, because I do want to, I don't know if I think I have nether stars in the chest over there. I think I still should have some, but I'm going to bring a stack anyway, because I want to just go ahead and get rid of the, what's it called? This thing while we're working here, just because, I don't know, it's a little bit obnoxious. It's, you know, it doesn't really let me do what I want to do, and we did miss a couple blocks right here. Let me go ahead and break this guy down real fast right there, and the same thing right there, and we're good. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and go down here, and then, so I'm going to activate you. Can I just put the nether star generator next to you right here, and then this will work? That will not work, I don't think, unless it's going to show RF. I think I have to have this thing turned on somehow, or maybe, hold on a second. So if I was to put the energy acceptor then right here, and then I put this thing on top of it, right? That should work. Oh yeah, that does it. Okay, so stored power and max power. So we're gonna need 1.4 GRF. Okay, now here's the problem. I don't think this thing is gonna actually be able to power it. Yeah, maximum power. This isn't gonna work it, is it? It is. No, it's not, because we need to store this power. That's the only problem. This thing can generate the power, but it's not storing enough of it. Like, it's already capped out. We don't have enough to actually move it. it. So we'll wait. That's fine. That's fine. We can go ahead and we can just deal with these guys being here. It's not the biggest worry in the world. But either way, let me go ahead and do weather clear 100,000 real fast. By the way, you guys might have saw right there that I did change game mode before this started. And that was I had to go into creative because my inventory had some glitches and it didn't give me back in the hearts canisters that I had before. So don't worry. I told you guys I'm going to be open if I cheat. And I haven't cheated yet. So don't worry. It's my server. I can do what I want. But either way, let's go ahead and I guess in this case then, let me grab up a little bit of, I guess I need to grab a little bit of dirt, huh? Oh, shoot. Can I just borrow dirt from like an island or something? In fact, let me just go down here real fast and just grab up like a million dirt. Hold on. Let me go down here and then just got it good. Okay. And got him. All right. Let's go up here then. So now here's what I'm thinking. Will I be able to plant these trees like nothing ever happened? That's question number one, and not have it break anything. And second, will it be these weird like vine looking trees? Because it wasn't like that before until we switched to mod. I'm not sure whether or not it's going to stay. So let's go ahead and put that down there. A sacred oak sapling. And is it going to be it? Wait. Come on, grow. Hey, sweet. Okay, awesome. It is these. Okay, cool. That looks so good. That actually looks so good. This is looking so much better already. Guys, this was a good idea for sure. Our island's gonna look so much better. Okay, now we're going to break this guy right here. Do the same thing over there. Not like that. If that tree grew by accident, oh god, I would rage. Okay, second tree going down right here. Please do not obstruct anything. I don't think it will. It's only gonna move in like a little bit here. It did actually obstruct this though, so we'll have to fix that up a little bit. But that's fine. We can go ahead and tinker with it a little bit later. So I think the next one was right over here. Yes, we actually have that stored up with RF. Oh god, that's funny. Okay, well not RF, but AE. All right, so we're right there. Plant that guy down, and please do not suffocate me. I think we'll be fine. This is actually gonna look really nice now. Oh, I thought it broke for a second. I'm like, what? Okay, now that's a little bit bugged too, because that's not fully connected. All right, these guys are messing up a little bit. That's okay. We'll fix them later. But yeah, let me just go ahead and place the dirt down back there. Fourth oak sapling. Wait. It was right here, wasn't it? I think it was right there. Please tell me it was right there. I think it was right there. Oh, God, I think it was right there. I think it was. Yeah, I think we're okay. But, guys, that is our island. Back to the way it was before we had done anything. And how is it looking? It's looking pretty good. I like it. It's a lot better. It looks a lot better than it did before. It actually looks beautiful, if I'm not going to tell a lie right now. So, yeah, I'm content with that. You know, I didn't actually think this would happen, but these trees actually did straight up break the spatial pylons. Because if you take a look right over here, I believe it was. Yeah, look at this, okay? This thing actually pierced through this spatial pylon and straight up just broke it. I didn't think that this thing actually physically deleted any blocks, but it does. So thankfully I didn't have anything really of value like of this thing it could have deleted. Like the magnum torches are still fine, but we haven't limited those. We haven't limited spatial pylons virtually. So I mean, it's not the worst thing, but damn, that's kind of sucky. Okay, noted for later experiences if I want to grow these like next to someone's tree or next to a house or something. So it took a little bit of time and harvested the trees yet again and placed these guys down. So they're duplicating right now. So we virtually got about 37 billion RF disposable inside of our inventory right now to be at our use, which is awesome. Now the only thing that I'm thinking about right now is what exactly I'm going to do with these trees here, because we have the trees now. This is wonderful. The only thing is I'm not going to replace the leaves with these things. We've already learned it's a bad thing, and I'm not doing that twice. It was great the first time. 2 times is like, that's insanity. I could not do that. You could not pay me enough money to do that. Okay, you could, but you're not paying me, so the answer is no. I don't want to, like, replace, I had thought about, like, replacing, like, maybe from here all the way down, like, the bark and making it a vibrant capacitor bank. And to be honest, like, the only issue I'd have is that I would want to replace all the wood that I could see with vibrant capacitor banks as well, even though they wouldn't connect. Because, like, you guys see that they're in triangles, right? They wouldn't connect to each other. At least I don't think so. And let me actually test that right now. So if I just put one, like, right there, and then I put like another one, hold on, like another one right there. Are these guys connected to each other? No, they're not. You see, they're both 25 million still. They're not 50 million. Okay, so those guys don't connect. Right, that's what I thought. So I don't know about that, because, like, again, I would be fine with having these 4 just go, like, straight down or whatever. Let me go ahead and mute this real fast. I would be fine with having those 4 just get turned around, but I wouldn't want to replace the rest of the wood. Now, my other thought was, what if I just, like, cut a giant hole in the middle and then, like, lay it out flat inside of there? And that's another option. It's just, like, I don't know what I want to do, and I think, to be honest with you guys, I might actually wind up getting rid of the the wood that's in the middle here and having it go like up straight in a line. Not like, you know, branch out perfectly like the other tree was, but just enough to where like we'll have it go underneath the ground too, so they can all be connected up to one thing and we can have like a bunch of different transfer hubs. But I don't know. I think that's what my plan's going to be. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is test it, I guess, on this tree right here. Now, see, the only problem though is that we can't like fully do it because I actually need to cut out this area right here. Oh, do not start with water right now. Tsunami, please. Please do not put me in water. Thank you so much. Oh, no, I broke the invisible block. Where's the invisible block? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Did it break completely? I don't think I silk touched it. This villager can get out, can he? Wait, no, he can't. Okay, he still can't get out. That's fine. But, yeah, here's the thing, though, is that we need to go ahead and cut this down to, you know, the spatial storage area. So that's still a bit of a problem to where we can't fully have these guys go all the way through. So even that's like a little bit, I don't know. I need to figure this out. Let me take a little bit of time. Let me think things through. Let me just cut this back to the way it was before so things look normal. And then I'll talk to you guys once I've got a bit more of an idea in my head. Because I know I need to do it this episode, and I'm going to do it this episode. I just need to figure out how. You know what probably would have been a smart idea, now that I'm thinking about it? It might have been a smart idea to, well, here's the thing. I was thinking I could just replanted the trees a couple blocks out of the spatial storage, but I don't know. I like having it like this, you know what I mean? Like, I like the look of that. So I think I still wouldn't do it, even though that was a thought that was crossing my mind. Like, crap, did I just mess up again? But I think I'm okay. Okay, so we've got these guys cut up to the way they used to be. Now, here's the thing. We still have the question, do I want to replace the tree bark with vibrant capacitor banks and somehow make it so they go a bit higher up and then connect, like, what I could honestly do is I could just do a flat pancake underneath the ground now, like inside of the island itself. Now that we have that option, in fact, I think that might be the most ideal thing to do now because we could store, or we could transfer RF wirelessly now with those little, what's it called? The wireless transporter things that Rob set up. So we don't need the cables that are underneath the, as much as I hate this, we don't need the cables that are underneath the, or tied into the beanstalk, which kind of sucks. I really liked using that, but yeah, I think I might actually take some, because, so what I'm thinking right now is, so let's go ahead and see. So if I was to go ahead and break this then all the way up to, like, let's just go really high up to, like, right about here, for example, like right about this layer, and then bring this down now. Oh, do I have to, wait a minute, hold on. Let me make sure these actually get placed perfectly. Are they getting placed? Okay, good. So if I go ahead and do it like this then, all the way down here, right? Okay, then we'll do it to like right about there. So let's see how that looks at, because here's the thing, all right? These things will only have, like, this is the meter of how full it is, okay? This is how it would look. And I can't tell a lie, I think I'm okay with how that looks. It looks a little bit funky considering, like, you know, it's not obviously bark, but it is green, so it kind of fits the tree. Like, I don't know, it's not too bad, in my opinion. Like, I'm not too, you know, against it. Let's see, this is 180 right here. Okay, so that's 180. So we'll go ahead and stop at 180. And I guess we'll just go ahead and fill these guys up then all the way until we get to the ground. And then we'll work on something where it goes underneath. But yeah, as you guys can see right here, that's the style of how it works. And this line right here alone holds 850 million RF. Wow. That's incredible. Okay, so I'm nearly done filling in this whole thing, basically. Or not the whole thing, but like, you know, pretty much so it's not hollow. And I think we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. Now here, ooh, I actually went one too high on that. So let me go ahead and go down then. It's a little bit difficult building these guys like downward because you can't right click on it. You have to shift while doing it. And yeah, so that's what it looks like now having the energy. Obviously, it's a little whacked out because there's really only supposed to be one of those bars, like the meters you guys are seeing. But because of the way I'm placing it, it's a little bit funky, but we'll fix that later. So basically, this thing right here stores 5.56 billion RF virtually. So we were to go ahead and do that on each one of these sides here. So one right there, one there, one there, and one there. That would store 24 billion RF, which is a pretty damn good start. So I think I actually really like this. I really do like this. And I think we're going to go ahead and leave it as is because it looks good, I think. There's not really like, it's not beautiful, but it's still something and generates a lot of energy. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to all four sides and I'll catch you guys back just a little bit. Oh man, I love making progress. I think I'm actually about to cry. One of my villagers got slain by a Zephyr. Are you serious? Are my other villagers okay? Oh my god. I need to get this thing up and running like ASAP. In fact, you know what actually I need to do? I need to trap these guys in for right now. Pardon me while I like wall them up. Yo, dude, funny enough as it is, that was the unlucky villager that died. Like, that was literally in his name. He was the unlucky villager. And he was unlucky because he died. And all the lucky villagers are okay because they're lucky. I quit. If you want to go even into more detail to make the joke even worse, the super lucky or the lucky villager got hurt next to him, so he's just lucky. But the super lucky villager didn't get hurt at all, so he's super lucky. No, I'm done. Cut the video, please. Alrighty, so ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we are virtually done getting the bark stripped off of the base of the trees, pretty much. So that is awesome. We're nearly about to figure out how much RF is in every single one of these trees separately. So this one right here in itself holds 5.5 billion. This one over here, which is the big one, the big kahuna, holds 7.6 billion. So that's about, we'll estimate upward. So we'll go, okay, please do not kill any more of my villagers. You can kill the boyfriends, girlfriends. I don't care about them. In fact, I think you already kind of had your way with one. Sweet. Okay, sweet. But this one is, this is over, let's just estimate this at 6 billion right here. This one is, well, let's estimate 8 billion, so that's 14 billion right there. This one is, we'll estimate, okay, 20 billion over there. And then this one right here, so 26 billion RF already. Not a very bad starting platform. So here's what we're going to go ahead and do in the meantime then, all right? We're going to go ahead and break into here then, right? We're going to go ahead and go right to about here. Let me go ahead and fill that guy back in right there. And we're going to go down 2 blocks, like, actually, I think probably 3. Yeah, down to the stone right here. So now what we're going to go ahead and do... Actually, wait a second. Crap, we can't do that, really. I just realized we can't do that. See, this is an issue because I wanted there to be like an underlayer or whatever. Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's causing there? Oh, that's the physical underneath floor of... Wait a second. Hold on. Let me see something. So let me go back over here then. So where do we have an area to do work underneath here? So I don't think we do, actually. Let me go ahead and get rid of this completely since we don't need this anymore at all. Yeah, that's... let me see. Okay, that's a bit of an issue. If we wanted to overlay this or underlay this with RF energy, we would need to get rid of the stone, which, in my opinion, I don't really think is the worst thing in the world. In fact, I think I can very easily live without the stone. So what I'm going to go ahead and do in that case then is figure out a point then. So let's go to, I guess, maybe like right about, not right there. Hold on. So let's go to right. Oh, this is so bad, like destroying all this stuff, man. Just because of the freaking invisibility blocks. Like those things are the ghost blocks. Yeah, the ghost blocks just trip me up right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to right about, let's get rid of that. Let's go to right about here, I would say would be a good point. Do you want it to be above the stone or underneath? Above the stone or underneath. It might look cool being underneath, but then again, it might look a little bit weird. Let's keep it directly underneath the stone. So we'll go ahead and lay it out to right about here. Yeah, so that's going to be that. Okay, is that the layer? Yeah, so that's right there. And then we'll go ahead and dig out, I guess then all the way over here until we wind up underneath the bark of, well, let me go ahead and see here. So that's underneath the bark of that tree on the far edge. And then if we, see, here's the problem too. The trees are off-centered, so we can't do this perfectly. So now we're going to go ahead and do this over here then. So we'll go to right about here and then down to right above the stones. Then we got to go ahead and break this along here. So this is a straight line. Yeah, that's the issue. That's the only issue, is that this can't be perfect, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that, really. So let's go ahead and lay this out then, I guess, to right here, I would say would be ideal. So down to right about there, and then we'll do the same thing on the other 4 sides. And then really what we're doing is just like connecting them to one giant rectangle underneath. So you have like the 4 pillars and then the flat ground, which is going to generate most of the RF in this thing. And that should be it. If there's any lag for whatever reason, it should be easier to figure out because we'll just get rid of the floor rather than the trees, and then I think we'll be good from there. So oh yeah, this is the so this is where we're really being risky doing this right now. A little bit of risky business. Let me see. Yep, this is so let's see, where is the bottom part that I just dug out? Right here? Was it right? Oh, it was right around here. Okay, so I was going to right there. Oh damn. All right, so I guess we want to make this thing out to here then, and then maybe we'll go out this side. Please don't break into physical like area. Okay, we're good. So then that'll be the bank that that connects to there. And then the final bank which is going to go ahead and go over here, which is the one we were working on just now, is going to go down to the stone, and then this one will go completely across. So we've gotten rid of the cables. So now where does this connect to? Is this going to connect to anything, or is it? Oh, it is. Oh, it's perfect. Okay, sweet. So now what I guess we could do then is hook this guy up underneath right here. So go ahead and get this guy down right there. And then, yeah, let's just go ahead and connect these guys up pretty much like this. And then we'll get a builder's one. We'll get a lot more of these and get a builder's one. Well, first off, actually, we need to dig out everything around it. And then we'll get the builder's wand working up on it. I could probably just change it to a morph that's like 1 block tall so I can actually get underneath this a lot easier. So we don't have to destroy everything. Like, this would be a little bit of, you know, kind of a pain to destroy. But, yeah, all these guys are getting connected up. So we should have a plentiful amount of RF in just a few moments. Here's the only problem that we've got right now is that because our player data got reset, I'm not really hanging on to these like they're my babies or anything, but all of our morphs got reset too. So the only ones that I have are Zephyrs, Jengus, and all the Ents. So we're gonna have to actually go over to our Easter Bunny spawn egg, or our Easter Bunny spawner area, which actually got broken into. Well, not broken into, but this thing was open, and the Easter Bunny's gone now. So I'm not really sure what happened to the Easter Bunny, but they are no longer in existence. So I guess what we're gonna need to do right now then is find one of these guys. Let's see, the Queen. Perfect. Okay. No, but for real, we need to find one of these that is just 1 block tall, which shouldn't really be the worst thing in the world. In fact, let's just turn into an Easter Bunny. Where is an Easter Bunny from here? I'm trying to look for one. I don't think I'm able to find one inside of here. I don't think I have one. Do I have an Easter Bunny inside of here? I don't think I do. Do I have an Easter Bunny egg? Oh, I have to have one in here. I have to. Do I? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so Easter Bunny right there. This guy should be 1 block tall, so we'll go ahead and kill up this guy. I feel so bad doing that. Grab the morph, and then this should allow me to get into 1 block crevices without having to break anything. So this was actually the easiest thing and probably the best idea that I've had all episodes so far, was just being able to do this. And now we don't have to destroy the stone, and we don't have to destroy the platform or the little floor that we've got for spatial. We actually have a perfect area to be able to do this, which is sweet. So this is now the entire area. Well, actually, not the entire area. We'll go ahead and break open the little bit of dirt right here. But yeah, this is virtually the entire area of what we're going to have working here. And by the way, the best news of everything is now that we figured out that this area is no longer the issue, we can now actually get rid of our good old chunk loader, as well as the creative RF generator, which we will never be using. Don't worry. I would only have that in here for the sake of not lagging the server. And now that that's gone, we don't need it anymore. So now is the time where, well, hold on, wait, we have to go ahead. Wait, is it down? Did I not connect this up? I don't think I did. Did I not? Oh, I didn't connect this up right here, did I? No, I didn't. Okay, I'm a stupid. Okay. Did I just say I'm a stupid? Yeah, exactly. So I'm stupid. So either way, now that we've got this area opened up right here is where the builder's wand comes in, okay? So we've got this whole thing down. So now what we're going to need to do is I'm going to take a while to farm up a lot more of these guys, because I don't know how many blocks this whole square is going to take to fill. But I can tell you right now, with the 3.5 stacks, even less that we have right now of these guys, it will not be enough whatsoever. So in the meanwhile, we have currently at the moment, I believe, how much RF do we have? Is it going to show me? Okay, well, our morph is too small for it to even be able to hover over the item. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, we have, so we right now have 27 billion RF, which is a pretty impressive number. Not anywhere close to the 80 billion that we had before, but enough to really get it working. And I don't think we want to go as high as 80 billion because that might start lagging the server. I have no idea, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and farm up a bit more of these guys over the dupe trees, which are right for the plucking. And we'll come back when we get the builder's wand and be done with this. All right, so we harvested up the trees, and I believe that should mean that we've got somewhere around 725 more of these guys, which is amazing. So we go ahead and grab me hitting the microphone. My bad on that. The microphone is sitting like literally, it's about 2 inches off of my keyboard, so I can't like cross my hand underneath the keyboard like really fast, because it's like I've got about this much space in between the top of the keyboard, so I can't really even type that easily. It's really difficult. But either way, we have the builder's wand now. So if you guys haven't seen the builder's wand before, basically I'll show it to you. It's a very easy way of building, you know, as the title would tell. But yeah, let's go ahead and drop down underneath here then. Morph back into one of our good old favorites, the Easter Bunny. There we go. And I should be able to click on him and we'll turn into that morph. So now let's go ahead and see how much 725 of these guys. Oh, no, I do not want it to build up right there. So yeah, it does this, which is amazing. So I'm wondering, yeah, I'm actually curious if it's going to take 725 or if it'll take even less, because this isn't like, it's a large space, but it's not that large. So I'm not too worried about it. Oh, do not start building there, please. Please do not do that. Please. No. no. Builder's Wand's nice, but it does some, like, it does what it wants to sometimes. And I'm like, no, just do what I tell you, and we'll just be happy with that. Because it could be, like, for all I know, it could be building these on top for all, for all I care. It's like, well, I'll do what I want, and then, you just kind of have to deal with it. And I'm like, oh, well, okay, I didn't really ask you to, but sure, why not? But yeah, we're actually holding out pretty well so far. This place is getting closed up at a pretty reasonable space. I think we're going to need just a little bit more than what we've got. It's going to look like, actually, let's not count our cards. We might be able to squeeze it with just the 725 that, ooh, actually, yeah. We might be able to squeeze it with just the 725 that we've got here. If not, we'll maybe need just a few more blocks. How many do we get? Oh, I don't want to check. I'm not going to check. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, we're so close. We have to have it. We have to have this thing. How am I going to get out of here? I guess I'll break the stone. Please tell me we have this. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we actually had more than enough. Wow, we had a plentiful amount right there. So let me go ahead and grab up, I guess, the builder's wand to go ahead and put it right there. So yeah, that is the floor of it now done. We'll go ahead and break this here so we can go ahead and get out of there. And we'll put the cloud back right back to where it was. Right about there, I think. There we go. We're good. So, yeah, that is now our area, the new and improved ENER-TREE, at least for right now. It looks a little bit funky because, again, like, these lines aren't supposed to be here. I'll fix that another time. But I guess what we should go ahead and do right now, then, is let me go ahead and morph out of our Easter Bunny suit and fill up all of these little spaces right here so we're, it doesn't look weird. So there we go. Fill up those guys right there. There we go. So that's one tree done. And we'll do the same one for over here. So 1, 2, 1, 2. That is the second tree, I believe, all filled up. Yes, it is. Third one all filled up over here. So this one's, ooh, this is the difficult one. So 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Yeah, it was difficult, right? And then the final one over here, which I think had the most I had to fill in. Yeah, we'll go ahead and fill in 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. So the total amount of power that we have in this tree is 45 billion RF, roughly, which is around 23 million or 23 billion AE, which I think is about, this is about half of what the other tree had, which I'm not gonna lie, guys, for the time that we spent on just making this, like, this recording has not gone on for very long. That's impressive. Like, that is seriously impressive. So I guess the final step of things right now is to go ahead and let's go ahead and place down a portal right over. This is a single portal. That's a single portal. Don't know how it turned into a single one. I think it was a double. Did I lose a double? Hold on. Do I have a, I have to have my other portal gun here, right? Hold on, portal gun. Do I have my, oh, that's weird. Okay, well, I don't know what I did with my other multicolored portal gun, but I'll have to get it back somehow. But that's okay. We'll go ahead and place down a portal right here. There we go. And we'll place down a blue portal over yonder right about there. These guys should connect up, I'm pretty sure. I believe these are the same portal types. We go through here, and yes, okay, they are perfect. So, let's go ahead and go through here now, and we'll pick up our, what did I do with the nether star generator? Oh, it's back down there. Okay, so the nether star generator is over there, and then I believe we should have the hopper. We've got a hopper right over here. Yes, perfect. And then we've got a bunch of nether stars that we should be able to fill up, but in case we don't, we'll go ahead and get a lot more. So, we'll go ahead and put away the density ME cables, the eggs, the apples, and we're good to go. So, let's grab out a bunch of nether stars. Can we finally get through one? We still have not touched a single octuple compressed cobblestone. That has to be illegal at this point. So there we go. We got these now, and I think that's really it. Oh, you know what? No. The last thing that I needed. Let me see. Do I have the purplicious cow pet? I should. Yes, I do. Perfect. This is the guy that's going to keep me regenning so I don't wind up dying while doing this thing. I don't think I die, but, just don't want to take a chance. So diamond nugget, we'll go ahead and grab these guys along from there. There we go. And let's go ahead and go back through here then and activate this sucker up. We shouldn't need to do anything fancy with this. We should be okay. So, yeah, this guy's right next to here. Let me go ahead and get rid of another star generator. In fact, was this thing filling up? It wasn't. It was filling up to some other thing that I actually don't know what it was. But let me go ahead and get this guy. There we go. Another star generator, and we'll pop this guy pretty much right over here. And this is filling up our good old RF tank with the last little bit that we had. So now, I guess what we're doing is putting this and breaking that right there. And then, is this the chest? Yes, this is the chest that has little nether stars. We'll go ahead and place all those guys in there. Quite a lot of them, as you can see. And I guess what I forgot to do as well is get at least one nether portal, or at least one, what's it called, of the portal gun, so I can actually move the chest over. So let me go ahead and go back here and grab up one portal gun, and it's gonna be right about there. There we go. All right, so this thing should be able to still pick up items, I believe. I'm pretty sure it can. If it can't, I'm going to be upset. It has to. Please tell me it does. I don't want to have to make another nether portal right now. Can you? Yes, you can. Beautiful. Okay. So let me go and take a chest right here, and we'll put it right on top of there. And then, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Let's get this sucker filled up. So this is going to go down in 3. Wait, hold on. Purplicious cow pet. 3, 2, and 1. And there we go, baby. So this thing, let me get out of the radius right here. I think we should be able to travel to right about here without it impacting us anymore. I believe, yes. So this thing is currently filling up at 2.5 million RF per tick. You can see the white number at the bottom left there. What's it at right now? So we are now at 1 billion RF out of 44 million. And this thing's just going to pretty much go as fast as it can. And we'll see once this whole thing is basically filled up. We'll see whether or not the server lags at all. I don't think it will. I think this should be perfectly fine. And if it's not, we can go ahead and remove a lot. But yeah, that is us filling up all of our ENER-TREE with 45 billion RF. So we now have all the energy that we really need in the world. And let's actually see. So I'm curious, if I was to stand right here, how close can I go until the wither starts affecting me? How close can I go? Going around here. Okay, so it's right about this is the radius to where the wither starts impacting me. And then I think, yeah, so that's actually not too far away. Okay. Oh, that's not too close, actually, I should say. So, yeah, if we want, we can just leave that thing infinitely going for the most part. We'll get this guy hooked up with a lot of the, what's it called? As you guys know, we don't need wires with RF because there's some wireless opportunities, as well as this guy right here. The dimensional transceiver is a very cool way of being able to transfer RF in between one object to another. So this thing stores right now 500,000 RF. I think that's the maximum of what it can hold. So Rob uses that to be able to power some of our transfer stuff, which we're obviously not using. Thank you, Rob, but I don't need it. So, yeah, once this thing gets powered up, which is going to take a little while, we'll get those guys hooked up, and we should be good to go. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it off there. Hopefully you all enjoyed this episode. Very productive one. The ENER-TREE is back, but we're not going to call it the ENER-TREE. V2 wouldn't really sound all that good, even though that's probably what I'm going to title this episode. We're going to call this the other name that you guys wanted. We'll call this one the power plant, because the ENER-TREE was for the AE, which made a little bit more sense. I like the term power plant because it looks a bit more like a physical plant this time. So, yeah, welcome to the beautiful power plant. As you can see right here, I think this is the non-glitch area. This right here, as you can tell, is the meter actually filling up ever so gradually. And then once it hits all the way at the top there, that'll be the entire thing full. So it's got 7 billion RF in it now. We're waiting for it to max out, but I'm going to go ahead and dip it off there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Ciao! That would actually be amazing. So what is he? He is the light gray person right now. Yes, most for sure. He's stuck in there, I think. Is he? No, he went all the way back. Okay, so he's going back to his... Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't... Oh my god. No, don't do it. Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just son of a bitch, Mitch.